Stephanie here from Oh You're Lovely, and today's tutorial we are going to take a chicken wire wreath. This is one of our favorite things that we have in the shop. We do carry also craft supplies, and this chicken wire wreath has been a long-term favorite supply that we have, and we're going to show you exactly how I myself like to make the chicken wire wreaths. Hopefully it'll inspire you, you'll have some fun, and let's just jump right into that tutorial. For this tutorial, you're going to need a chicken wire wreath that you can find at ohyourlovely.com. We're going to be using some filler. This is our mixed eucalyptus. Also, you can find that on the site. And then for the flowers, we're going to use some American Beauties, Rosas, Buttercups, an assortment of different sizes. You also want to have some sort of mat to put underneath your chicken wire wreath. We carry these silicone glue mats in the shop. I am going to use 2 of them so that I have enough space, but if you're careful enough, 1 is just fine. And you'll see why in a minute, why we want to use that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to start clipping some of this greenery with the wire on there. We're going to just do an arch around the one side of the wreath is what I like to do. I have a lot of these already clipped, but I do have some that are not clipped yet. We're just going to kind of find the space. Now you can, if you want, use some paddle wire to attach that onto the wreath itself. I don't know that I'm going to this time. Let's just see how much we want to use of this. We'll clip some of these down. For this one, I'm going to turn this greenery this way so that we finish up the hoop. So you see we've got a whole bunch going this way. We'll bring one down this way so that we have this completed circle, if you will. This one in particular, like some of them I had taken off at one point. I'm going to grab some of these little extra bits and I'm going to add those right onto this as well. I do use a very high temp glue gun. If you don't feel comfortable with that, I would definitely recommend wiring this, especially this type of greenery. If it has something where there's a lot more of a flat surface, like a broader leaf, something even like this, where you could just put a little bit of glue and have a bigger space to kind of catch something, you could do that. But with this particular greenery that we're working with, it's a much thinner, kind of spriggy type of greenery, so there's less to really catch on when you're doing it, that a wire might work a little bit better. That's also why we've got this glue mat underneath us. That's going to catch all of the extra pieces of glue that are going right to the bottom, and then it makes cleanup so much easier. So our greenery is laid down, and we can always add more once we get the flowers in. If we feel like we need to get more in there, we'll add more as we go, but let's start getting in those flowers. All right, let's get in the flowers. I'm gonna start with probably my biggest flower, the American Beauty right there, and then we're gonna just kind of sprinkle in. This isn't gonna be a super heavy flower one, I say, and then we'll see what actually happens. But for right now, I'm just kind of getting an idea of where I want to put the flowers. And again, we've got a mix of Rosas, American Beauties, and Buttercups. these, I go around the base of the flower and then up on top as well. And with it being a chicken wire, you can actually kind of get in there a little bit sometimes and be able to stick the flower into the wire as well as into the greenery. So we're gonna try to have that flower hit some of the petals of the other flower. They're gonna kind of hold on tight together. Something else I like to do is to put a flower on top of a flower, kind of creating this height and dimension so that it's not just this big like line of flowers. We have some up, some down, so that our eyes are kind of on a fun little ride, if you will. Now there is one little thing that I do with these wreaths normally, and that's kind of doing a second round of glue. What I do is I take and I flip my wreath over and I find connection points from the greenery or the flowers that are near the chicken wire, and I just add a little bit more glue just to kind of reinforce it. This isn't absolutely necessary. It's just something that I've always done when I make these wreaths. And then we let it sit upside down for just a little bit so the glue will dry. There are some like little dollops of glue. Those you can go in with scissors or your clippers, just don't clip your wire, and you can clean that up so that you don't have these little drips of glue. That's just from it sitting on that silicone mat so that it's an easy pickup afterwards. You can just take it off, and then we just clean this up a little bit, right as rain. Okay guys, here it is. And the cool thing about these chicken wire wreaths is really you can position them whichever way you want. You can add a little ribbon, you can just put your nail hook right in the whole chicken wire little spots. Because this is chicken wire, the cool thing too is that you can use this, you can get it like a little clip and use it as a picture frame holder. You can use it to store earrings. There's lots of different options for this. And there is talk, possibly, of us offering a kit so that you have everything you need to make your own. If that comes true, if we get our act together and it's available, make sure to check the description. We will update the link when that kit is available. OMG, loving this. And this is my upside down test. Everything's good. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And if you like what we're doing around here, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to learn more about the 100+ sola wood flowers we carry now in the shop. Go to ohyourelovely.com. And until next time, this is Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, and you, my friends, are absolutely lovely. Bye guys!